So, what do you see as your role as First Lady now, as opposed to a possible second term? Any changes that you would make? I know you have a pretty big policy platform now.
Well, when we came into office, I knew that I wanted to work on what I've always worked on, military families, cancer, and education. And now I have a new initiative, which is the Women's Health Research Initiative, because women's health has been underfunded always, and we need to have fairness in the amount of money that goes toward research and studying women's diseases, because, you know, women are living so much longer with chronic diseases. And that has to change. And I took that to Joe, and he said yes and signed the executive order. So
Amazing.
We're on our way.
How have you been coping personally with the onslaught of accusations against your husband and your family, including and especially Hunter, as the focus of a House Oversight Committee hearing, holding him in contempt, obsessing over him, showing pictures of him during vulnerable moments in his battle with addiction on the floor of the House? This would crush any family.
Mika, I think what they are doing to Hunter is cruel. And I'm really proud of how Hunter has rebuilt his life after addiction. You know, I love my son, and it's hurt my grandchildren. And that's what I'm so concerned about, that it's affecting their lives as well.
What do you think when you hear Trump Republicans calling it the Biden crime family? Or I have one congresswoman, the Biden crime family sold out America, Marjorie Taylor Greene. He's a liar. He's mentally incompetent. And let's not even talk about what "Let's Go Brandon" means, but you have U.S. senators holding signs that say that.
It's hard to realize our country, isn't it? I mean, to look at it, what we used to have, and what the other side, the extremists, have turned this country into. I mean, we would never see things like that, say, 10 years ago.
This has got to be so different than any races that you and your husband have run.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
It is a little scary, and I think it's not just for me and for Joe, but just to see what happened. I mean, look at the insurrection that took place. I mean, it's just so hard to believe that the United States of America witnessed an insurrection. I think Americans were just stunned by that.
I guess they're being called by the Republican frontrunner, hostages, those who were...
Or patriots, you know, as he doesn't call them. What they were, insurrectionists, dangerous extremists.
And you still want to be in the fight?
Oh, that makes me want to be in the fight even more, because we have to win. We must win. We cannot let go of our democracy.
And if you don't?
I don't know.
Can't even think about it.
No, I can't think about it.
There are two hot wars on the world stage that your husband is managing. There's the threat of another Trump presidency, which we just talked about. He's a man indicted 4 times. He's doubling down on the conspiracy theories, flouting the rule of law. Many would say that literally everything is on the line. I think you just said that. This is a massive amount of physical and emotional stress. It would be on any person. Your husband is 81. At the end of a second term, he'd be 86. As his life partner of 46 years, is there a part of you that is worried about his age and health? Can he do it?
He can do it, and I see Joe every day. I see him out, you know, traveling around this country. I see his vigor. I see his energy. I see his passion every single day.
So to those who say, I can't vote for Joe Biden, he's too old, what do you say?
I say his age is an asset.
Aha! He's wise.
Yes, he's wise. He has wisdom. He has experience. He knows every leader on the world stage. He's lived history. He knows history. He's thoughtful in his decisions. He is the right man or the right person for the job at this moment in history.
So democracy is on the ballot, and also something has been lost in this last 4 years, or during your husband's presidency as a result of the Trump presidency, and that is a woman's right to choose, women's
Yes.
health care. How important do you think that should be in a factor for all Americans who are voting in the next election? It feels like we've slid back. I mean, I can't believe my daughters.
That's why we have to keep fighting. And we're going, and what Joe wants to do is to codify Roe. And that's what we have to do. We have to keep fighting.
Are you ever hopeless? Do you ever lose hope?
No, no, I'm never hopeless.
So what do you say to people who are really scared right now?
I would say that things are going to get better. Things, we have to continue the fight. And that's what we plan to do.
Now, I think this is really interesting, but I understand classes resume for you.
This morning, yes, I had to go to school
So you
for
still
a teacher's meeting.
You still work at Nova,
Oh,
Northern
yes,
Virginia
yes.
Community College,
Uh-huh.
paid job.
Yes.
But in the next 10 months, during the fight for America's,
I've done it before. I did it last time.
why is that important?
Oh, I have to have my career. I love teaching. I love my students. I love, I started a women's mentoring group. It's just a part of me that I just can't let go of, and Joe supports me.
What does make you hopeful for this country?
I feel as I travel around this country, the people I meet, the teachers, the nurses, the moms, we all want the same thing. Mm-hmm. We all want a good life for our families. And, we have more in common as Americans than our differences. And I think that that's what makes me hopeful. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes me want to continue on to fight for them.